Hey guys, in this video we are going to discuss one very popular problem that is called minimum coin change, right? So let's see what the problem is. In the problem you are given some coins. So you are given some coins and you have to make a change of some amount, and you have to make the amount with minimum number of coins possible. For example, let's see the Indian currency. In Indian currency we have 1, 2, 5, 10, 20, 50, 100, 200, 500 and 2000 rupees. So now we have to make let's say we have to make a change of 137. Now the first method that can come to our mind is that we take the maximum possible coin here. So if we take 100, we will have 37, and for 37 we will have 20. So if we subtract 20 from it, we will have 17, and for 17 we will have 10, and for 7 we will have 5, and for 2 we will have 2. So we can see that we have used our minimum coins of 5 minimum coins we have used here, and it is true for Indian currency. Now it may not be true for all types of currency. For example, if I give you that counter test case of where coins are 1, 7 and 10, and n equals to 15. Now if you apply this greedy approach, you will have 15 minus 10 equals to 5, and for 5 you will have only 1, 4, 3, and for 2 you will have 1, and for 1 you will have 0 or 1. So we can see that we have used total number of 6 coins here. Now what if we take 7 first and then take 7 and then 1? Now this sums to be 15, and we have used only 3 coins here. So we can see that greedy approach will not always work, and so we will have to try all the possible options here. And to try all the possible options, we will make a recursive function that will try all the possible cases, and we will just memorize it. Now for 15 you can have let's say you use 7, you 1, or we have option of 10. So if we use 7 we will get 8, if we use 1 we will get 14, if you use 10 we will have 5. Let's say these are the sub problems. So let's say the answer for 8 is x, answer for 14 is y, and answer for 5 is z. So we can see that our final answer will be 1 plus minimum of x, y and z. So this is our recursive formulation. Now we just have to memorize it, and we have form our DP solution. So this is top down approach. And now let's discuss bottom up approach. So in bottom up approach we will have, let's say we have this array. Now 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So here to make 0 total amount we need 0 coins. To make total amount of 1 we need 1 coin. This is the base case. Okay. Now for a total amount of 2, what is the minimum possible number of coins that we need? We can see that we can't use the coin value greater than this 2. So we have to use only 1. So we have to use 1 2 times. So the answer will be 2 here. And for 3 we will have to use 1 3 times, 4, and for 5. For 5 we have to use 5 times, for 6. Now for 7 we can see that either we can use this, either we can use DP of 6 plus 1, or we can use 7 minus, what is the coin value here, 7. So either we can use this or we can use dp of 0 plus 1. Now this is beneficial here because it will give us minimum coins. So for 7 we will have 1 and so on. So this is the bottom up approach. So that's it for this video guys. If you like this video, give a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more videos. Thank you.